All right, in this video, I'm going to show you every single one of our platforms turned on and simultaneously uploading to all of them at the same time. So I need to go ahead and enable every platform. And even after we have these the 7 platforms here running, you can go into Printful, for instance, and change out the store URL and upload it to another store. You can do that like 3 or 4 different stores or more. So you can get that many more instances going. With Spreadshirt, you can enable these other 2 and so forth. So really, you could have 13, 14, even 15 instances running at a time. Now, it's going to require a lot more resources from your computer in terms of hardware, like RAM usage, CPU. But for the most part, you should be able to run several of these at the same time without too many issues. Now, we already have our spreadsheet. It's set up for every platform. Everything's good to go. If you look through here, you can see all the settings are adjusted as we previously set them up. Every one of these platforms. Spreadshirt's good. TeePublic, Teespring, and of course Zazzle. Now, I always recommend, so these settings are all adjusted for dark shirts. The best thing to do once you're in that situation, every single of these platforms are all set up, is go to the load save settings, go to save settings, MTA dark products, all. You can name it whatever you like, but definitely keep track of what it is. So now next time you open up the app and all these settings are reset to default, you can just come into the load and save settings section, choose that setting and load it, and then you have all those settings on every platform already there for you. It'll save you a ton of time. And then of course you can build multiple settings profiles for different types of products and different colors of products and so forth. So now that we're ready, I'm going to go ahead and start this. It may take a minute to load up each of those platforms because we're pulling up 7 of them right now. There we go. So there they are. There's all 7 platforms. And we have had our users request to have an auto login feature, which would work on almost all platforms. So that is something we're going to focus on fairly soon here. That way you can just start the app. You'll have your login details inside the app, saved in your settings, and then everything will just log in that it can. For instance, Zazzle has CAPTCHA, so you'd have to do that manually. But most other platforms you should be able to auto log into and then let the app just take off all on its own. That'll definitely save you a lot more time, and we'll get around to doing that. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and log into each of these platforms and let them start. So once it logs in, you're good to go. You can move over to the next one and log in, and that'll continue to run in the background. Let's get Redbubble. So that one's logging in. Come over here. Let that one start. And of course, Zazzle. Zazzle's kind of weird. Sometimes when you fill the CAPTCHA out, it throws this error. So what I recommend is you just refresh the page, which is no problem. You're going to have to fill the CAPTCHA out again. And then we should log in. Or give you another chance to. There we go. So now Zazzle's logged in. It started, so we can keep moving on. Now onto Spreadshirt. I believe Merch by Amazon is the last one. So you can see here, TeePublic's going, Redbubble's going, Printful's going, Zazzle's going, Teespring is going, Spreadshirt's going, and now I need to log into Merch by Amazon. Now Merch by Amazon's going. So right now we have 7 different platforms on full automation from one spreadsheet uploading our designs. So let's say we had 50 designs and we were doing 50 designs per day. You could do that every single day. Normally that wouldn't even be possible without hiring multiple people, and then it would take all day to do it. But now you can let this run in the background. Within a few hours, maybe even an hour or two, you'll have all those designs uploaded everywhere. Now occasionally we will have hiccups, but we're refining everything and getting the app smoother and smoother where things just function, even if it detects its own errors and kind of fixes them. So over time this will definitely smooth out, and even right now it works fairly well. But another thing, so we have all 7 of those platforms going. On Merch, let's say we're uploading to .com, Amazon Merch, and we want to do UK. So we could go there and change that to UK. Come in here and disable the rest of these. That doesn't disable the ones that are running. That just when you start it, that just initiates it. They're not going to be started too. So we could start the UK version and log in and let that go, and then come change this to the DE version, the DE platform, start that one, and let that continue to go. And then, for instance, come turn Printful on, come in here and change the store URL to our Shopify store, upload t-shirts there, change it to Amazon, upload t-shirts there, change it to eBay and upload them there, to Etsy and upload them there. There's no limit to it. You can have 20 to 30 of these running at a time, assuming your computer can handle it, or more. So there's really a ton of potential with it. You can change the product type too and run multiple instances. But that's it for this video. As you can see, everything's running in the background. All these different platforms on full automation, getting all the data from one spreadsheet. It's absolutely beautiful, and it will only continue to get better. So if we check our settings here, our upload status, and scroll down to the bottom, you see what we got going on here. There's all these number 2s and stuff because I haven't closed out of the app since I've been building these videos. So there's all these different instances I've been running just for testing. But yeah, as you can see, everything's uploading. You can just watch the status here in real time. It's pretty incredible. But that's it for this video. If you guys have any questions, again, reach out to me on Facebook or send me an email. We're here to help you. I know with this automation, and you have a good niche and good designs, you can more than pay for this application in less than a month, assuming you hit everything right. I've done it before with multiple case study experiments I've ran just on Redbubble alone. So I know that it's capable, and I'll be sharing in this group some of the strategies I'm using to mass scale designs and some of the strategies I'm using to create spreadsheets and to get tags and keywords quickly. So this group's not going, or Merch Titans Automation with your subscriptions, going to include more than just the application. We're actually going to have good educational material that we're building out over time. So you'll have access to that. Again, thank you. And if you have any questions, just send me a message. I'll see you on the inside.